In this week's video, we continue to explore Galiano Island and all it has to offer, with its wonderful sandstone beaches and its extensive views of the Pacific Ocean. So follow along and see some of those views.
You don't want to watch me get lucky? So we stopped to check out these little shops around the corner here. I don't know, I just feel like I've been here before. Okay, we're at location 2 for this morning. That first one was just kind of the end of the Bay Road, and it ended up at a cemetery. Some of the gravestones were from like the 1800s. It was really cool. I didn't want to take any videos and that, just out of respect. But now we came up to the bluffs, and it's overlooking Active Pass. So we're just going to take the trails and wander around and see if we can get a clear shot. It's really nice right now. The clouds are covering, and yeah, see if we can get a clear shot of Active Pass and the bays behind it. It's a nice little spot in here. It's fairly quiet. There's only one other vehicle here right now this morning. It's a nice path though that we're walking on, and don't know where it goes exactly, but we're hoping to get a clear shot of the bay. It's beautiful. The one from the parking lot's okay, but there's some trees impeding us, so we're trying to find a more clear view. Hopefully this trail goes either up or just to a spot that has a clear view. Otherwise, it's time to get out the saw. No, I'm not going to do that. You don't have to write hate mail. I'm not actually going to cut anything. So, see where we can get to. Now we're just making our way back up this little trail to the car park. And I remember when we were coming in, it showed the car park, and then it said Bluffs Lookout was further to the right. I remember seeing it on the maps now when I think back. So I'm gonna go back to the car and head up the trail that goes the other way. Look at this cool tree. Neat. If there was some fog or something up here, it'd be really cool. Anyway, back to the car. Well, car park. All right, I think I'm almost at the lookout, is what it appears. It's a nice spot up here. Never been to Galiano before, so nice spot up here. Let me get up these rocks. Ugh. It's a nice spot. There's an old cabin or something up here. Could be like a ranger lookout or something. Nice, it's beautiful. Nice spot up here. Nice spot to watch the sunset. Should have come here last night. Would be setting that way too, I think. I think that's west. Because that's towards, you can see that's where the ferries are coming from, so. Or no, I guess that would be north, because those are the North Shore Mountains. So it'd be setting over here. But it would still be nice if there were some clouds in that up here. Beautiful, nice spot. I'll walk around a little bit and see if I get a clearer shot or not. But so we figured out that right there, that beacon or little lighthouse or whatever you want to call it, I guess it's not a lighthouse, it's just a marker beacon, is the one we were looking at earlier that had the sea lions on it. And we were somewhere down in that area which we can't really tell now because it's the tide's gone in quite a bit, but we were somewhere down in that area earlier. We figured out because we recognized, you can see in the center of the frame there's 2 camping trailers that are parked there, that we saw them when we were leaving. Anyway, it's a beautiful spot up here. Otherwise, we're just wandering around, kind of killing time. The girlfriend's got her new lens. I bought her a new lens on them just before we came here. It's the new Tamron, or not new, but new to her, 28 to 200. Michael Shane Bloom, if you haven't watched him, obviously, if you have, you know already, he's a big fan of that lens. So I got it for her as her kind of walk around lens, and she's really liking it so far. So there's a ferry coming in here, so I might try to walk back to the clearing where it was quite clear, see if I can get another shot with the ferry going through Active Pass. Okay, basically this is what I've set up here. It's just a fairly straightforward shot. I'm just going to wait for the ferry that you can see coming. Hold on, I'll zoom in on it here. He's coming here, and I'm going to wait till he gets in this portion of Active Pass here, right when he comes around the corner, and get a shot of him. I've got it at, right now I'm at 35 millimeters. I'm not sure whether I love it wider like that, or if I zoom in and just get the pass. Haven't decided yet, but I've got, sorry, no, there's a bit of glare there. Tough to see, but I'm trying my best to get rid of that. Anyway, I'll fiddle around with the focal range, see what I want to do. I'm shooting right at like 7.1 f8 because everything's really far away from me anyway, and this lens, this 35 to 70 diffracts fairly easy, so if I keep it around f7.1 f8, it'll be nice and sharp. I'll figure out my focal length and take a shot when it gets here. Just play the waiting game. Well, as you may be able to see, the ferry is gone. It vanished. No, it didn't. It went to Main Island. I didn't realize that it was turning into Main Island. This is Main Island on the other side of us here. That was the ferry going there. So it is ducked into the harbor, and it's not going to come through Active Pass. And I don't know when the next one is. So forget about that shot. That didn't work nearly as well as I planned it to. So, yeah. Time for a different plan. All right, so we put our stuff away, but now I see there is another ferry coming. So, gonna be patient. There's 2 out there actually. There's one, this is Provost Island over here. The one's going from Provost Island, looks like it's going over to Main Island. The other one is coming towards us. So hopefully it will come through Active Pass. Here's open. Hey babe, I heard a horn. I think I'm about to get lucky.
I'm watching TikTok.
You don't wanna watch me get lucky?
No, I'm watching my TikTok.
So I know it's not the world's most exciting composition, but I will, would be nice if both ferries crossed right there and I could get them both in the shot, but I know that's not going to happen. But I did hear the horn from the ferry coming the other way too, because they honk, or poot, whatever you want to call it, right when they get into Active Pass. So the one coming from Victoria or Nanaimo is headed this way as well. Just depends where they meet. Last time they met right at this corner when we were filming going the other way. So might get lucky. Let's see. No, I know, right? Okay, so set up and got the shot that I was waiting for. Another ferry's coming through now, so we got lots of action this morning. And anyway, if the shot turned out half decent, here it is. Okay, so anyway, headed back down now. Got the shot I wanted. Not the most thrilling original shot, but something different other than waterfalls, right? Don't worry, there's more waterfalls coming up. Yeah, back to the car and to the art gallery. So what's first, art gallery or beer? I mean lunch.
Art gallery first.
Art gallery first, okay. You expect me to do the art gallery sober?
Yeah.
Ah, good grief.
Saving the beer for lunch.
Saving the beer for the ferry ride? We'll just sit in the car on the way back and drink. Well, I mean, not whoever's driving. I mean, right? Just because that would be wrong. Just drink and drive. Don't get caught. No, don't drink and drive. I'm just kidding. That wouldn't be appropriate. So we stopped to check out these little shops around the corner here, and I don't know, I just feel like I've been here before. Yeah. Okay, so we made our way down, sorry there's a wasp. Made our way down to Crystal Cove. We weren't really expecting much here, but there's lots of really cool sandstone features down here. Unfortunately the tide is high right now and I can't get around to that, which I've seen photos of before. And I really wanted to get a picture of it, but the tide is in right now and you can't really get around it. Looks like later on you might be able to we'll walk around here a little bit and see what we can see. So I did make my way around. You can see where I was before. Made my way around on this little bluff here. It's really cool. The sandstone over here is awesome. The tide is going out. I know I looked up the tide charts. Low tide is in about 2 hours, so the tide is going out. I'm going to go over as far as I can on these rocks and see if I can get a photo of that little sandstone structure. So unfortunately, I only have my phone with me. So I did put it in RAW, and I will take a shot. I took two. I took one at 1x zoom and one at 2x zoom or 3x zoom, whatever, just to get different angles of it, and hopefully one of them turns out half decent because it's a pretty cool little area. If one of them does turn out, here it is. Okay, that's it for this Crystal Cove. We got to get back to the car and back for some lunch, and we got a ferry in a couple hours to get to. But yeah, I really like that sandstone sculpture. It's really cool. I was wanting to see that, but too bad the tide's not lower and I don't like him, and it's not sunset. Otherwise, the conditions are perfect. But I know where this place is now, and I can always come back. Okay, back to the restaurant.